Oh, wait. I get this.
So now that I have come to terms with the fact that babies will not be a part of this, I had to really start to come to terms with the fact that babies will not be a part of this. So what does that look like? I really began to start to lay out what did I want my life to look like? What did Creed and I want our lives to look like? And he was really just coming home and wanting to hit the ground running. Like he wanted to make a name for himself in the industry that he was working in. And he was so good at it. And he was getting promoted quickly. He was making some good money. And that's where he just wanted to hunker down and where he wanted to focus. And he had his goals lined up for this job. And that was where he was focused. So, okay, that's what we're doing for that. Great. Now, where do I stand? Because I'm still transitioning to having this man home, living with him, us learning how to love each other in this new situation of him being home, which is a whole new level of challenge that I'll get into. But what did I want for Spice? What does that look like now? Since I'm not going to have these babies hanging off of me and I'm not going to be carting strollers and car seats all around, that's not my life right now. So what is my life? Because I'm telling you, I had stored things. I had clothes, I had equipment, I had baby stuff already getting ready. Well, that was the first thing. I cleared all that out. And then it just I started writing down, okay, what it is you want. What do you want your life to look like? What is it that you envision of your life? First thing that came, I want slow mornings.
Well, you can't do that with
I want
twins.
mornings that I can get up when I decide and it's no rush. I don't have to be panicked. There's no alarm clock that's pushing me. I want a job that allows me flexibility to have a strong work-life balance presence. I want to be able to travel. I want some spontaneity. What else do I want? I want to work for myself.
I want to be a full-time content creator. Turn me and my family into a brand.
Those were just some of the few things I started naming. So then I was like, okay, well, I still have this yearn for these babies, but it was like, I know the Lord's working on taking this from me. I'm believing he's going to take it from me. Okay. So no, I'm going to just spend time with the babies in my life because I still have so many of them. And at the time I was best friends with my cousin and I was in love with his daughter. Me and his daughter had a connection that was something special. And I just knew I could love on her whenever I wanted to. So that was a way for me to get my fill. And then it was like, I love her to death, but she can be a lot. It's great that I can send her home. Well, I kind of like that. I kind of like that I get to be fun, Auntie Spice. I get to love on you. I get to take you and do things.
Play babysitter when mom and dad want to go out.
I get to spend the time with you when it's convenient for me. And then I get to send you back home to your mom and dad. Well, wait a minute. That's not really that bad because now I'm 40 and my back hurts.
Just because it's a
I'm
Tuesday.
40 and I'm going through menopause. So my memory is not there. I'm not as sharp. I'm tired. I need naps. Those are all things I require. Oh, and that added to my list. Being able to take a nap daily.
Straight toddler without
all
my
things
naps.
I was able to do and was starting to do because I was building this list of, okay, what do you want your life to look like now?
2 a.m. pie runs to
God
Sherry's.
also has a way of showing you and validating you and reassuring you without you even knowing that it's coming. Now, I don't know if most of you know this, but for the last 8 years, I have worked as a social worker and my population is first-time moms. So for 8 years, I have got to learn from some of the most wonderful clients and see them through their mommyhood journey. And we also work really close with the nurses. So I've learned and seen so much about motherhood and all the things that come with it. And so that was another reason that I just felt like, okay, this is just something I'm going to do. And so natural. And like, it's just preparing me for this next journey. Well, now I'm realizing that that's not going to be part of my story. And so there's this void that I feel. And like I said, God will start to show you is that things can be true in different forms. Things can be true in more than one way. And no, I'm not going to be a mother with biological children. But all of a sudden, clients started sending me cards, would just make comments out of the blue. I'd get messages through other clients from, And even a coworker of mine, she said, we are all mothers in our own way. And that was after a client came up to me at one of our events and she hugged me and she said, you are probably the best mom any kid could ever have. And she had no idea that I was not a mother and that I had just recently found out that I was not going to be a mother. But when she hugged me and said that, she said that because she had followed that up with all of the things that I had done for her. And
All right, now, girl, you gonna stop all this damn crying.
because when she had been with me and working with me, I had taken such good care of her that she knew that I had to be a good mother because I paid such good attention to her. That hit me in a way because it was like, I am a mother. I nurture. I care. I provide. I love anybody I come in contact with. That is something that has become something that I realize is a natural skill for me, is that if I am in your presence, my instinct is to take care of you. It's natural for me, and I do a really good job at that. When my clients started to share with me how they always would, my nickname kind of became like, okay, Ma, they would say that to me, like, oh no, I'm not playing with Mama Candace, Mama Spice, I'm not crossing Mama Spice. If Mama Spice tells me to do it, I'm doing it. Like that kind of became a little of a nickname. And I really started to embrace that. And then I would see, in my friends' lives, they have children that at the time I was a very, very close part of their lives. And I got to spend time with them whenever I wanted to. Got to love on them. I got to take them out to do fun things. I had cousins that I could spend time with and do things with. I had a lot of guys that I am still connected to that are incarcerated. And I still take a lot of things for them and take care of them and provide nurturing and love and support for them. And there's a lot of ways that I can do that. I got this dog that I adore, and he adores me and follows me around all the time. And he looks to me to make sure that he's taken care of every day. And no, I'm not comparing Munchie to an actual human child, but he's my child. And I do a damn good job taking care of that dog. I take care of my home. I take good care of the people I love. And that is how I get my fill of being a mother.
I continue to seek God more and more. And the more I sought him out, the more he revealed that motherhood was not something I really wanted to do right now in my life. I had other goals, other plans, and y'all, I'm just getting out of a 22-year prison sentence. I was exhausted and I needed the time to recuperate, and me and my husband have been working on healing. Thank you, God, for being there when I didn't even know. Thank you for revealing yourself. Thank you for showing me, and thank you for never giving up on me. And thankfully, that has kept us more than enough busy that we have not missed the fact that we do not have children. Girl, that still blows my mind. God reminded me that he only works in two ways. That's to protect and prepare. And he let me know, I'm about to reveal a lot of stuff to you that you think you want, but I'm going to show you what you really want. And I've been working on it for you this whole time. Stay tuned.